Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the weekly home fragrance roundup. I hope you guys had a fantastic week. I skipped last Saturday's video. I just honestly, I didn't feel like filming, and so I didn't. But I'm back this Saturday because, well, today I'm having a really great day and am in the mood to share things that I love. And also things that are getting on my nerve, because why not? Obviously, home fragrance wise, there's a lot of things getting on my nerves right now just in life, but we're gonna keep it to the old home fragrance in this video. So anyway, happy Saturday. As always, just a couple of disclaimers before we get into it. The description box right below this video is going to be filled with a ton of information. I might be, if you're new here, I might be referencing some things that you're like, I don't know what that is. Well, guess what? I have videos about those things. Those two things might be that you don't know what a candle crock is. You might not know what a candle lamp is. And yeah, so those two, there are going to be two videos in the description box below this video that I created quite some time ago that you can reference. It tells you all about those two particular candle accessories. By the way, I've gotten some really great requests for a video explaining how to deal with problem candles, and just kind of like just candle care combined, I think, with like how to deal with candle problems. I think that's a really good idea for a video, so I will be working on that, I promise. I think that will be another great thing to just kind of automatically link in the description box in all of my candle videos, because yeah, every once in a while, some of us, most of us, come across a candle that isn't behaving, and yeah, sometimes there are ways to fix those issues. Sometimes the candle just is a dud and there's not much you can do, and you can either choose to return it, or you can do other things with it if you're open to those things. So, but yeah, so that's coming. Also, in the description box below this video, I will list all of the sales that are happening potentially this weekend. As of right now, I have not checked what the sales are. But I will do that after getting this video up on YouTube and put that information down there. So a plethora of information as always. But let me stop with the prequels and let's get into the main attraction here. Okay, let's start with candles that are currently burning. Then we will go to crocks. We will go to lamps. We will go to other candles I have burned this week, and then we will polish it off with a dusting of what I've been melting in terms of Scentsy. All right, so back here, I'm gonna have to look back because, yeah, it's better. That way I don't say the names of these things. Okay, Toasted Hazelnut Praline from Bath & Body Works, which, so delicious. Ugh. That has to come back. I bought that during the semi-annual sale. Huge regret is not buying more, because holy cannoli, is that delicious. Now, it's not available now, but I'm still going to do an in-depth review on it because I want to. And just in case it does ever come back, it'll be a good reference point. But as far as I know, that's not currently available. Here we have, let me not say the name, Iced Sugar Cookie from Homeworx. So I think, yeah, my Homeworx haul should have already gone up. I think it did. It did. Yeah, sorry. I think it's up. I'll link it down below. That is from my most recent Homeworx haul that I shared. That was a PR candle, this one right here, but I also purchased the 4-wick size as well. And as soon as I get those holiday candles in, I'll share those in a separate video. It takes me, like a lot of you on the West Coast, a long time to get my Homeworx candles. So that's a bummer, but 'tis what it is, okay? And then berry pumpkin waffles. Now, do I have these all three sitting here in this room burning all at once? No, they're spread around the downstairs of the house here. But I just thought I'd bring them all in because oftentimes I forget what I'm actually burning at the time that I'm recording this video. So I think this just makes it easier for me. And hopefully I don't drop any of these and make a giant mess with wax as I put them back in their respective homes after filming this video. Okay, so that's what's currently burning in my candle crocks. This week I am finishing up 3 Kringle candles in my crocks. Velo, Amber Wood, and Country Candle Golden Path. Those candles were not misbehaving. They were simply, I simply reviewed them. And after I review a candle, if I am kind of over it or I need to move on to other things because it's review season, and boy is it review season because I am just finally finishing up with the fall candle reviews, and it's time to start Christmas candles. I know some of you are not ready for it, and I completely get it. And if you're not, definitely just wait to watch those videos like more maybe towards like the end of November. But a lot of the holiday candles are coming out right now, and I have certainly been purchasing them, and I'm gonna start burning. Is it next week? I think I'll be ready to start burning Christmas candles next week. It's gonna be weird, but also I put up my Christmas decor pretty early, so it's not gonna be that weird for me, but yeah, I'm gonna be burning that stuff before Halloween even starts. Anyway, so those are the crock items. I was just kind of trying to get those out of the system. They, when I put those candles into my crocks, I get like a solid week, like 7 days. Like I am just now starting to realize that the fragrance is really fading from the candles that are in the crocks, and probably tomorrow I will shut the crocks off and then have them available for any candles that are causing me problems. Underneath my candle lamp, I am using my lamp once again. I have the Hometown Sugar Cookie from Bath & Body Works. There are, I did record a review of that. Has that gone up? Don't think so. That might actually, there are candle reviews coming tomorrow, so yeah, that's going to be part of tomorrow's candle review, but just know she went under the lamp, so if that already tells you where the review is going to go. But anyway, if you're still interested, the review is going to go up tomorrow. Okay, now let's go back to what I've been burning this week. This is a review that you will see tomorrow. Random, totally random, but I have never picked up any of these Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day candles. And I placed an order online for my beloved orange and clove dish liquid and counter cleaning spray stuff. Every year, that is the fragrance that I use from Mrs. Meyer's in terms of my cleaning products in the kitchen from October through the end of December. I love the orange clove. Do let me know what your favorite Mrs. Meyer's fragrance is for the holidays. Way long ago, they used to have a cranberry, and I wish they would bring it back because the cranberry was so good. I don't know why they never like continued with that one. But I think the orange clove is pretty popular. But a lot of people I know love the Iowa pine. So let me know what your favorite is. But I picked up a couple of the candles. They have these 1-wick candles. They are soy. These are 7.2 ounces. I did an in-depth review of this, so that will be up tomorrow as well. But suffice it to say that it smells pretty great. It smells just like the cleaning products. But I talk about like the burn quality and stuff. So in that review, you're going to see that this one had a lot of wax left on one side. And I said I was going to put it underneath my candle lamp to correct it. I didn't need to. It ended up correcting itself. Now, did it correct itself perfectly? No, there's still a little residue on the side, but it corrected itself. That impressed me. It's just a 1-wick candle. This is more of like a candle that you would keep at your kitchen sink, that you would have wafting at you while you're doing the mountains of dishes that you probably do every single day. Or this is something that you would put in like a bathroom type situation, like a smaller room. This is not going to fragrance your entire home. It's just not. So do know that. But the review goes into depth on all of that. I started burning this from Nest, and she was trying to tunnel. Here's the thing with Nest candles. The vast majority of the time I have a great experience. That's why I continue to blow the $46 per single wick candle, because the vast majority of the time things work out great. Now I am going to be able to fix this with my candle lamp. The tunneling is not super obvious. It's just that like you can kind of see there that it did not want to pool out completely. Did I tell you what this is? Oh gosh, it's the Autumn Plum. So I'm going to put this underneath my lamp and completely level this out again before I relight it. And hopefully going forward, she's gonna wanna like burn down very, very evenly. Those are the goals, right? But let me tell you just about the fragrance. I love the fragrance. This is a really, really beautiful scent. Ugh. I'm gonna keep burning it. You guys will see an in-depth review, so there's that. Also, I have not lit up the crystallized ginger and vanilla bean that I also purchased in that haul. However, they sent me a mini of it, so I did burn this week. And let me tell you, this smells exactly, when you smell it on cold sniff and then you smell it burning, it's exactly the same. There are some fragrances that do transform, and there are notes that come out that maybe you can't smell on cold sniff with certain candles. This one just smells exactly like how I described it in the haul video. If you missed that video, I'll link it. This is so good. It's so good. In fact, this is on a pretty amazing sale. I will link where you can get this bad boy on, well, the full size. Well, the single wick. Sorry, words, not my friends. I will link this where you can get it on sale right now in the 1 wick size. Just, I'm telling you, it's so delicious. If you like the smell of cookies in your house, you should get that. Okay. I only lit this once this week, but boy, do I love it so much. It's the Spiced Apple Crumb from Homeworx. Such a powerhouse. This one from 2022, nope, 21, fall 2021. This one fills the whole downstairs of my house, which we all know the Homeworx candles are not, the vast majority are not giving us that. They are not giving us the 10 out of 10. I wouldn't say 10 out of 10 for this, but I would put it at like 8.5, 9 out of 10 in terms of strength and throw. So that is probably because she's been sitting for a year. And in my personal experience, when I have a candle from Homeworx that doesn't perform in the season that I purchased it, if I hang on to it for another year, the strength and throw amps up for some reason. I don't know the science behind that, but it seems to work for a lot of them. So, however, I will say it because someone's gonna say it in the comments down below. You shouldn't have to like wait for a year to burn your candles. I know, you shouldn't, absolutely not. So, yeah. Anyway, loving what that's doing for me though. On a positive note. Also, I have been burning the Fall Farm Stand, which is a delicious kind of somewhat basic apple scent. Yeah, it's apples mostly. There is, the notes in here are sugared Honeycrisp apple, golden pear, vanilla bean, and wildflower honey. Yeah, it's just a nice sweet apple scent. The pear isn't super noticeable to me, which for me is good because I don't typically actually like apple and pear together. I like pear on its own, I like apple on its own, but for some reason together I'm just like meh, it just doesn't do it for me. So it behooves me to not have that, but have those two be super noticeable together in this. And she's burning fine, no problem with the wicks, no sooting, anything like that. The wax isn't sticking to the side. And now we're going back to our friend Bath and Body Works. This is not currently available. This was another thing I purchased during the semi-annual sale. It is the spiced cranberry toffee. So I reviewed this bad boy last year and super regretted not picking up backups. And then it was sold out. But then it came back for the SAS. And so I purchased a couple. I tried to show some restraint because I am on this journey of trying to not hoard all the candles, which is hard. Don't get me wrong. This isn't easy. And I'm still kind of somewhat failing because with all the new stuff that I've been buying, like all these candle companies are just releasing so much stuff. And I do feel a little bit of pressure just because I have this channel to buy as much as like that actually interests me to be able to review. But also at the same time, it keeps me from burning stuff that I have in my backup stash sometimes. And like I need to find a better balance with that. So yeah, I think usually after the holidays is a good time for me to like get through more of the backup stash because a lot of candle companies aren't quite yet ready to put out the spring stuff in January necessarily. So I feel like I have a good solid month of just burning stuff that I already have on hand. So it'll make for limited reviews at the start of the year, but probably some very interesting weekly home fragrance roundups. But anyway, this one is so delicious. Rich toffee, fresh cranberries swirled with caramel. All of them, all those notes are in here and they just smell so good. Oh, look at the little bird. Oh, he just landed in the tree. He's so cute. You can totally make a nest there. I won't mind. Oh, it smells good. I love this. Okay, this. I don't think I like this. This is the vanilla and patchouli. I've been also burning this in the downstairs powder room and it's quite light. And to me, this is mostly just patchouli. I don't get much vanilla from this at all. And I don't know that I love the patchouli that they used in here. That being said, I don't think it's terrible. What are their notes here? Sweet vanilla, patchouli, Italian bergamot, and cedarwood. I don't get bergamot at all, and I certainly don't get cedarwood. I get patchouli with like the lightest hint of vanilla. It's not bad. I actually like patchouli. I do. But it has to be like not the dirty hippie patchouli. Like I think I prefer a much more perfumey patchouli. Yeah. I also just think that I should probably burn this more before making a decision. So, but just like my gut reaction to it, like the first time that I lit it was like, That's it. That was my reaction. Now, let's talk about something that I have fallen in love with. And I hope I can get my hands on more of this. I think this is an online exclusive. So I'm really going to have to wait for another like decent sale. And I will have to have a coupon to be able to justify it. But this is the Into the Night fragrance. You know why I've fallen in love with this is because it really reminds me of the Bath & Body Works Dark Kiss fragrance. Any Dark Kiss fans out there? I loved that. And when they did away with that particular fragrance in their body care line, I was super bummed because man, is that an amazing fragrance. So sugared raspberry, velvet rose petals, shimmering amber, and creamy musk. It just smells like Dark Kiss to me. Also. So yeah, that's happening again. That's just par for the course. Am I still burning it? Yeah, because you know what? The strength and throw of this is so good. I should probably just put it in the crock because it's sooty. It's making a little bit of a mess, but I just love it so much and I only bought one. And it's so pretty when it's burning in this jar. Ugh, Bath & Body Works. Like, this is why I always come back to them because every once in a while they just put out something that just completely rocks my world, and this is it. Anyway, if you haven't tried that, I would highly recommend. It's like a sweet, sugary, perfumey, hint of rose type scent. So good, so good. Cranberry pumpkin. So this turned into just a touch of a disaster because I was dealing with some wick issues at the end, and I was an idiot and tried to pour what was left of the wax into one of my Scentsy warmers. I made a giant mess, just so you know. But that's why this is, I was like trying to like clean it with a paper. There's no sense in talking about it. This isn't even available right now. I don't know if it's coming back. Another review that you will see tomorrow that I have since finished is Spooky Vanilla from Homeworx. Yeah, she's done. Didn't have any like problems with the burn, but do watch the review because why not? Harvest, I finished my Harvest Leaves. I love this one so much. I have more upstairs. So anyway, that's an empty, that's an empty, that's an empty. Got some empties, which is awesome. Now let us talk about my sad little pile of Scentsy here, because I gotta admit I was a little bit lazy changing out my wax this week. I just was interested in doing other things, I guess. But I did go through an apple butter frosting, which right now is not available. I believe Scentsy like formally discontinued this, which is insane. I don't know why they would do that. Sometimes Scentsy does make decisions that just make me go, don't do that. No one's asking you to do that. But also it's not my company, so feel free to do as you wish. Almond croissant, used a whole bar of this because I love it. And by the way, if you happen to have both of these in your club, you should melt them at the same time because they are a delicious combination. It smelled like I was walking into like Grand Central Bakery, or I don't know, some other bakery. Name a bakery in your town. Yeah, so good. Just delicious, sweet, fall, warm, cozy, inviting. By the way, the rain is coming back to Oregon, and I couldn't be happier about it. I'm so excited. The temperatures next week, highs of like 58 is the warmest it's gonna get. And every fiber of my being is so grateful. So much rain is coming. I am just grateful. First of all, like to be able to turn off the sprinkler system for the year finally. It is damn near the end of October and we have barely had any rain, so your girl is ready. Last but not, well, no, not this is last but not least. I also finished up the last little bit of the first day of fall. This one is nice. It's very earthy. The first time I smelled it, I was like, I'm not sure, but I really like it. This was around last year as well. It's an earthier take on a fall, like pumpkin fragrance. I think it's nice. Anyway, those are gonna go with the empties. And then this is just a bring back my bar from like back in the day. I don't remember how many bring back my bars ago this one was. Possibly 2, potentially 3. Mandarin Moon. Oh, and I just dropped that wax on Alf's head. He's like, what is this? Can I eat it? No, you can't. Ooh, this smells so good. This is like a slightly spicy citrus, slightly spicy. What is it? Is it clementine? Like a clementine orange combination with a touch of spice. And it's so good. This should come back like forever instead of just in Bring Back My Bar. So if you ever see it in the voting for Bring Back My Bar, I would encourage you to select this as one of your options. So, and that's it, you guys. That is the weekly home fragrance roundup. Thank you as always for being here and supporting my channel. Let me know what you are burning and melting this week in the comments down below. If you are new, hey, take the time to subscribe if you're interested, but you know, if you're not, that's cool too. But maybe give this video a thumbs up share it with your friends, who knows. And I appreciate you being here. Have a great rest of your weekend. Stay tuned for the candle reviews tomorrow, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.